Well, I have one last big tip for all of you in this entire series of sessions on building and leading great teams, which is about being a solution provider. As a leader, you've got to be a facilitator of solutions. I've seen a lot of leaders in training programs that I've done and coaching sessions that I've done, and there are enough leaders who love to walk around office or talk to different team members or, be right around the bay, just spotting errors, watching what's going wrong, spotting mistakes, identify what somebody is not doing right. And I think that mindset itself is slightly negatively oriented. I'm not saying that if something's going wrong, don't look at it. You might want to look and correct it. You might want to look at it and correct it. But there's enough going right. In every single team, department, organization, there's enough that's going right and going well. So maybe the first thing that you might want to do as a leader, in the interest of becoming a solution provider, is to look at what's going well, highlighting that to the person and expanding on that. The other part is every time you talk about a problem or you bring out a problem, it's important for you to have some solution for it. And it's also likely that by yourself or as a team or as a department, you don't have a real solution. That's a good time for you to brainstorm, to find out what ideas can be brought out onto the table, discussed, thrashed out till you find a solution. But if your team doesn't have a solution, then you better be the person who's trying to find the solution for it. One of your roles, as I mentioned earlier, as a leader, there's never a need to feel guilty that you're not doing the actual job. In fact, as a leader, you don't need to do the actual job. If your team's doing everything for you, that means you've been a great leader. And there's no need to feel guilty of that. But there is a need to feel guilty if your team is having problems and they're coming to you, but you don't have a solution. Worse still, your team is not having a problem, but you're putting problems out there or identifying problems and not really giving them solutions for it. So move into this approach of solution orientation rather than becoming purely problem-focused. Move into the approach of looking at what's going well, what your team is doing right, and mention it to your team, highlight it to them so that they start doing more of that. What you focus on expands. And if you focus on problems, definitely problems are going to expand.